So we're over 100 kilometers in here. There's not the greatest trail ever, but it's not bad. Anyway, over 100 kilometers in, but I don't think I'm gonna make it through this way. So I saw there was a turn off a little ways back. I'm gonna try that and see if maybe that gets us around to where we're trying. Well, we made it. I was hoping to get here in the daylight and not the evening like I usually do, but I had no idea the road was going to be this small and that it was this far. It really feels remote out here, where I might be the only person within like almost 100 kilometers, who knows. But yeah, there's not much going on out here. The ride itself was pretty good. I was plowing through the bushes and came out of the bushes just in time to see a creek, which I wasn't able to slow down for, so the front tire slid out on that one, but luckily I just caught it. Soaked my jeans though, which isn't really ideal. I have no idea what kind of view we've got because it's so dark I can't see anything, but I think it's going to be really chilly tonight. I'm expecting it to maybe even be below freezing, so should start unpacking this and figuring out where to set up a tent. I don't see anywhere perfectly level, but we'll make it work and yeah, see what we're looking at in the morning. So I don't usually bring anywhere near this much gear with me when I go somewhere, but in this case brought a good sleeping bag here because I know it's going to be chilly. Then I brought a tent, and then I got my my spare fuel here, which fairly certain I'm going to be needing because the bike's been in a quarter tank now for so long. I'm pretty sure the fuel light's about to start flashing any moment here. So yeah, this is the setup tonight. And of course got the medical kit and stuff just in case. Hopefully I don't need that, but probably a squirrel. Anyway, so I guess we'll shut the bike off here pretty quick so that I don't drain its battery, and yeah, I'll get to setting up. Oh, and of course also got all the other stuff in here that I might need, if all my tools and stuff, just extra tubes and all that sort of thing, just in case I get a flat tire, because that'd be a really long walk, and I don't think anybody's going to be coming this way for a while. So here's a spot in the morning. Looks like all the mountains around here are actually pretty big. This is a pretty cool spot, actually. So the route I was looking to go before coming across that big tree would have dropped me right down there, which would have been a little better because then I could just head straight up that way. So that mountain right there, like that gap, that's kind of what I'm heading for. So this way where I am now, I don't know if I should just go down and cut across or try to maybe get up on this ridge here or head straight through here. I'm not really a fan of just trudging through the bushes. I like being up in the alpine, but anyway, unfortunately it rained all night, which just kind of put a little skiff of snow up there, but it's nothing that bad. That's not a big deal. It's warmed up to 3 degrees now. It's about 6 in the morning, so whichever route I go, I guess I'm gonna get going here in a minute. I decided I'm gonna keep my tent just set up here so that I can warm up when I get back, because I imagine it's gonna be pretty chilly. Hoping those clouds clear, but I'm not sure if they're going to. I got here, I wanted to start early because there was a storm supposed to be rolling in around 1 or 2, but judging by the rain last night, I think it already arrived, so it was probably just going to get cloudier. Anyway, I figure we'll start heading up towards that peak right there, and worst case Ontario, we just climb up to that peak and call it good, but ideally I'd like to make it to the mountain behind it, which I have to cross that glacier over there, but yeah, it's a lot cooler, so we'll see what happens. So we're finally done trudging through the forest for a little bit. I was hoping I could get up onto the ridge here, but not sure exactly how much higher up the ridge is, but we're not there yet. But if it stays like this, I'm just going to keep going this way. We still it's kind of a lot of wasted time. So once we're down here, we then have to swing around the bowl and go over there anyway. But, oh well, pretty nice up here. So unfortunately, it looks like our weather isn't improving. If anything, the clouds are getting lower. But now just keep going and yeah, see what we get. Usually I like kind of boulder fields like this, but the rocks are so slippery right now, it's actually not ideal. But anyway, we've been at it for an hour. I figure another hour and we should be at the bottom of that glacier there. And then see what the weather's doing from there. I might just chill there and watch a movie for a couple hours and see if it clears up. And yeah, we'll see. Now, looks like we're just below the snow there. Pretty sure that's snow anyway. Looks pretty awesome here though. Well, we found the snow. Not much of it, but a little bit. Just working our way up these ledges here. Definitely a bit of a storm rolling in. It's already raining. Not badly yet though. Anyway, just heading up there, and then I'll see what happens at the top. Might chill for a bit, or figure it out when we get there. Sort of made it above the clouds here, or well, the fog really. The clouds are still there. Windy up here. Pretty darn cold too. So over there is kind of where I'm planning on going, but yeah, I'm fairly certain looking at this, especially with how cold it is at the moment, and so not much of a view anyway. There's not much point in that, so yeah, not sure exactly where I'm going to go yet, but I think maybe for now I'll just head up this ridge and maybe I'll get lucky and it'll clear up, but it's not really looking like that. Well, I don't think there's much chance of the weather clearing up. In fact, it's just kind of getting worse here by the minute. It's snowing. Can't see it on the camera very well, but yeah, it's kind of sleet, sort of ice chunk, sort of snow. I'm trying to get to this peak, just so at least better than nothing. The peak I was hoping for is almost 3,400 meters. This one's just 3,000, but 3,000 is pretty good. But yeah, these rocks are getting pretty slick. So also, I don't want to get lost, but yeah, that should be fine. I got GPS here, and I'm pretty sure I can eyeball my way back. Anyway, hopefully another half hour or something, we'll be back at the top. We made it. Bloody cold up here, but I was gonna say there's a nice view, but I mean there isn't. And we get a good look at the snow, I guess. It's still snowing. You can probably hear it. You can really see it. It's like ice chunks. It's yeah, pretty chilly. But anyway, pretty high up here. I'd love to see what it looks like usually, but well, I guess I'll have to come back for that one. This storm's kind of picking up by the minute, so I can probably chill and warm up in the tent when I get back. Unfortunately, it's going to take a few hours. I'm not certain if I should just follow this ridge this way and head straight down, or try to go back the way I went. I can do it. It's just kind of steep. So for my way back, I'm looking for a cut block that's, well, somewhere over there. Not exactly sure because, well, with the storm here, I can't really see. So let me get back a little more tricky. Really unfortunate because I didn't get any view up top, but I know the view would be incredible because I know this whole area over there is just peaks and glaciers, and I can actually see the bottoms of the glaciers. So I know if I actually had a view at the top, it'd be probably seeing glaciers for about as far as I could see, but oh well, I guess the season's almost over here. Might get one more next weekend, but that's gonna be about it. So for now, I'm gonna finish heading down this ridge, drop on down into that valley, and then cut across and try and find that cut block. Well, finally out of the forest. Been trudging through those bushes for the last hour. Now I got to trudge through these for a while. not too much longer, and then hopefully you're back at the bike. Assuming I'm going the right direction. So, completely soaked, because it's still, well, everything's just soaked. But I'm happy to say I picked these things up for really cheap at Canadian Tire here. And I had my doubts. They said they were waterproof. And I'm happy to say that they are surprisingly completely waterproof. I am still, well, my legs at least, the rest of me not so much, they're still completely dry. Anyway, another half hour of this. Well, no, not half hour. 10 minutes probably. Another 10 minutes of this. And we'll be back at the bike. And then I gotta wrap the tent up. If I can find some good wood around here, I might make a fire, but dry some stuff off. But I'm not really seeing much. And everything's gonna be completely soaked, so it'll be hard to get it going. So that's a big maybe at this point, but anyhow, pretty sure the bike is roughly this way. Might be, might not be. I'll look at the map here if I don't see it pretty quick. This looks like an old road. I didn't see this on the way up, so let's take that. Anyway. Well, it looks like now that I'm planning on leaving here, the weather's actually going to clear up, maybe. Of course, kind of seems to be the way it works. So, got a fire going. Took a little bit extra, but once I got it going, ripping apart the inside of these logs, you break them apart, it's still nice and dry, so that's burning pretty good. And so far, it's since this morning, the temperature's gone up by 1 degree, so it's 4 degrees now. So I figure I'll dry out here, and I suppose I'll get out of here. Kind of sucks because yeah, it's looking like it might clear up. Well, the weather really can't make up its mind. It's switching between being like completely clear and clearing up so much you can see the glacier over there. Just so disappointing we got that close and couldn't see the thing, because I bet you if we actually had a view, I bet you it's so beautiful in there. Anyway, so now these mountains are all clear for now. Looks like the clouds are blowing across again, so now it's raining. Give it another 10 minutes and it's probably going to be completely clear again, and then rainy again. And this was completely clear a minute ago, now it's all cloudy again. But anyway, kind of annoying. So got all the gear loaded up back on here. Went and refilled the tank. Looks like, yeah, brought us back up to full. We're at 6 degrees now, which is nice. It'll be a little warmer for the ride out. And yeah, it's kind of a shame we didn't get the view, but it's still a fun day. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here before I get too soaked, I guess. So my side is already kind of in the middle of nowhere, like way in the middle of nowhere. So why not see where this trail goes if I just keep following it? But yeah, I think that's about as far as we're going. I don't feel like trying to push the bike through that, especially not with all the gear on it. But anyway, kind of cool. Still got hundreds of kilometers to go, so I'm gonna start heading back now. Well, now that we're leaving, it's finally clearing up. Anyway, stopping here though, because it's such a beautiful spot. It's a pretty long road back where I'm going, but man, it's a nice one.